in the title? Does it go against Twitch's rules in some way? Because I know on YouTube you're not allowed to use certain words, and you have to find alternatives. It's just so you get paid for your hard-working video. Alright, so Life is Strange DLC comes out today, so I want to bang out a quick Chivalry 2 episode before I delve into it. And also I need to work on my resume. I need to email someone to add them as a reference, and I hope they are willing. So in this one, unsurprisingly, I'm going to be doing the one-handed sword. Possibly the most abused weapon in this game, and S-tier weapon. It is one of arguably the best weapon in the game. Surprisingly enough, it is only available on two classes. The excuse me, the Footman Man-at-Arms. It is the first weapon you get alongside a medium shield, and the first officer class, or first knight class, the officer, as a secondary with throwing knives if you so choose. So for the first half, I will be using the Man-at-Arms with this thing, and then I will be using the officer with this thing. Now, if you want to be playing at your absolute sweatiest as a competent player, you'll want to be switching to the officer with the throwing knives for the maximum amount of health. It is one of the cheesiest things you can do. Now, using this thing, I feel no pride. No pride, no joy, as it's just... It's a very easy weapon. It's a very easy weapon to use. Now, I do think it's less cheesy than the short sword because it's just a little bit. It's just a little bit slower, but still, that doesn't mean much when it's still this fast, hitting for these types of numbers. A jab. They're using Executioner's Axe, so. It is a weapon that you can miss with, and you will be fine. That was just entirely my fault. It's a weapon that you can miss with, and you'll be fine, because its follow-ups are lightning quick. You're going to be disrespecting people and beating their attacks. You basically always are in control of the battle. People won't want to attack first versus you, because you'll beat them to the punch most of the time. A weapon like that, the cudgel, extremely easy for me to just abuse his short range. The fact that you come with a shield means you're coming with a ranged interrupt, because throwing shields interrupts actions. And if you know what you're doing, then you're terrifying. You're able to stay in people's faces. This is one of the best weapons to harass people with. Its special is one of the most potent in the game. It's very easy to land. Every attack from this thing has very decent range. Fainting with this thing is deadly because it's just that quick. And I mean, look at the stuff that you can do. Another thing is it's so fast that its counters are relatively safe. And what I mean by that is usually when a two-handed weapon counters your attack, you're able to match them with the counter if they don't accelerate it. The one-handed sword's attacks are so fast that its counters are practically free, meaning they're almost guaranteed to have to block it or take the hit, meaning that it wins most stamina battles. Because counters preserve your stamina. Yeah, we should get that thing. I mean, look at that. It's also another weapon because it's so fast, you're able to kick with it. It's just abuse. I feel no pride in using this thing. Now, when the game came out, you know, it's the one-handed sword. It's the thing everyone thinks about when they think about melee games like this. And For Honor, I used the Warlord because he used the one-handed sword and shield. Which is my favorite combination. But in this game, it's busted. It really is busted. You see the numbers this thing hits for. I mean, I don't have to try to succeed with a weapon like this. It's ridiculous. Fainting with this thing, it shouldn't even be allowed. Now, of course, experienced players will show you that one-handed weapons aren't as busted as they are to the casual player base. In the tournaments and stuff, people using one-handed swords, they are at a range disadvantage, if you can believe it or not. This weapon is also your best friend playing as the VIPs. The Heir, Duke, and Champion Thorn of Fallmire should all have a one-handed sword and a giant knight-heavy shield. It is the best combination to stay alive and keep the offense up when you need to.
The leader requires only 20 more
If anyone tells you otherwise, they are lying to you. You have to be patient versus a weapon like this. If you're going for counters, you need to wait. You probably can't do counters off rip because it's just too dangerous. It's too fast. It's special, like I mentioned earlier. It is one of the best in the game because it is lightning fast, it hits for 70 damage, it comes at an angle, it's hard to dodge. It's gnarly. When you see this thing coming, you only have a few microseconds to react. Do you block it? Do you try to dodge out of the way? It's ridiculous. This thing is mindless.
Apologies.
I should really be saying sorry after every kill. This is a weapon that needs no introduction. It's great for mashing. If you want to just completely turn off your brain and just spam slash, then go ahead. There you go. Yeah, he's going a bit too hard on the mashing. Going a bit too hard on the mashing there. You can't panic versus this thing, and yet this is one of the best weapons to make people panic and freak out. As you can see, every attack from this thing is hitting for pretty much a standard 50 damage. You can't do that with the Executioner's Axe. Jabs with the Executioner's Axe versus someone who also jabs are very dangerous because you have to excel, or I'm just going to jab you out of your riposte. Or maintain your spacing. This is a very long weapon. Its stabs and slashes have ridiculous reach, which might be hard to understand in, say, third person, but in practice, you'll understand. Its stabs especially. Its stabs have so much reach. They're so good. That was very good, but you missed it. Look at that. It's amazing at going around blocks because it has the one-handed weapon moveset. This is a weapon I've grown to fear less as I've played the game. It's amazing at going around blocks, as you can see. Someone like this who's just doing slashes, they're going to die. Nice hit. As you can see, that slash, that 40 damage slash, because this weapon hits everyone equally, is coming out in the blink of an eye. It is bladed, so you can dismember people.
Ho there, peons! Your brain is as dry as a biscuit after...
Nice hit. Nice. Very nice feint. What's another thing? Because it comes with a class that has a shield, in 1v1 engagements, despite the shield mostly being a liability, it does allow you to get away with nonsense because you're going to be winning the stamina battle. What are you going to do? That's a stab that's going right around your block.
The leader needs
only
only 10 more!
It's cool to see a lot of people jabbing in this lobby. What's up? Nice excel. I'm using the one-handed sword. One of the nastiest things you can do with this weapon is holding your riposte as well against someone that is prone to freak out. If you don't just whip out a lightning fast riposte and you hold it instead, typically someone's going to try to take their turn back if they don't have the patience for it, and that's when you just snap on them. This weapon, in general, kills people in 4 to 5 hits on knights, depending on the attacks you're using. If you're slashing, expect to kill knights in 5 hits, but if you press other buttons, you can disrespect people pretty evenly. Its whiff punishing is very easy. Very easy because it's just ridiculously quick. You can honestly use this entire weapon as a jab, rather than using the jab itself. That's what I mean. See how fast it is? It's so fast, and the angles that it comes from, it's just easy to get damage off of counters, unlike with many other weapons. Look at how much I'm beating these people by. I have 12 kills on the second place player. You can't be impatient versus this.
Oh, surely we are.
You can't be impatient versus this thing. You can. You have to respect its game. Now, one of the best pieces of advice I can give is 1, patience. 2, wait for feints. Try not to counter every attack you see this thing throw out, because feints will mess you up. However, every one-hander becomes very reactable when someone feints. From my experience, when someone feints me, I'm grateful.
Victorious!
When someone feints me, I'm very grateful. Because it becomes a very reactable weapon.
The kill leader is near victory!
Oh, there, come! Yes. Oh.
If that person that also was using the one-handed sword in their shield was fainting, I'd show you what I mean. Because you do have to maintain your stamina. This weapon is very good at disarming people, because people freak out versus it. Alongside the fact that you have a shield.
It won't be. Keep coming, you.
Someone being extremely patient versus a two-hander using this thing can be a menace. But play the patience game.
Honored to cross swords with you.
Most people I expect to just completely mangle. I expect to just ruthlessly slaughter most people in these engagements, because this is a hard weapon to deal with. I mean, this person's trying to cheese me by, like, keeping me at their external camera, but it's not gonna work.
Victory!
You gotta do more than cheese. You gotta play the game. It's long, it's fast, it hits hard, it's got a wicked special, it comes with a shield on the on one class, it comes with the meatiest class on the other with throwing knives. Now, the reason why I say the sweatiest you can be, really, is the knight with the sword and throwing knives, is because of those throwing knives. You have 175 health, and you have 4 throwing knives. Now, just in case this thing wasn't good enough at whiff punishing people, the throwing knives make it so if anyone is just in that sweet spot where they're just out of range of your weapon, you can just crack them in the face for either 35 or 52 damage, depending on where you hit them. It's very annoying. Man-at-Arms is quite potent with this, though, because of their increased mobility. The dodge spam that you're allowed to get away with, especially because you have a shield as backup, and the 10% increased movement speed with one-handed weapons. 10% might not seem like enough, but if you really think that way, then clearly you've never played Dead by Daylight, where a 5% movement speed difference can make or break chases. But other game analogies aside, you'll notice when strafing and such that that one-handed, that speed bonus is very potent. This is a very hard weapon to whiff punish. Its recovery is ridiculous. Look at that lingering hitbox. You can get heavy attacks with this thing off of every kick. And real quick, let's just get a cross-section of the damage, because this thing's hitting everyone equally. So, slashes, 40 damage. Heavy slashes, 60.
Leader needs only 30 more
Specials,
kills.
70. Let's check the overheads. 50. 65. Stabs. 50. Just let me get a heavy stab. 65. I would be nicer, but That would be nicer, but I'm using a weapon that does not allow niceness. As you can see, this dude is switched, probably because he's tired of me and my abuse. Oh god, what's wrong with this dude? That's actually a pretty cool looking character. I like the metallic look.
Surely you'll remember me.
It's not the best at throwing.
You should be women, and yet your beards forbid me to interpret that you are so.
Third, first. You could use this thing in both. Ooh, nice. That was very bad. That was a very bad miss. Again, also, this is a weapon that can tackle any situation, making it S tier. You can fight any weapon, you can win any situation where you're surrounded, one-on-one, one-on-3 or 2, it doesn't matter. This thing can fight anything. Look at how it goes around blocks. You can't do that with the executioners. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? What if I overhead? Getting dismembered by a one-handed sword is one of the worst experiences a human being can endure in life. Oh wow, nice. Shouldn't have done a heavy. That was entirely my fault. This is just a very easy weapon. Easy to pick up, easy to master, easy to turn off your brain with. Kind of like the Mace in the Morningstar. Except I'd say this weapon's a bit more potent because of its speed and reach. Look at that. Pretty much a 50 damage jab. Similar to what I was doing with the Mace in Morningstar as well. You get hit, crouch, look down overhead, and just interrupt whatever follow-up attack is coming. From two-handed weapons, though. Against one-handers, I wouldn't advise that. You can't be impatient. I'm not surprised I'm getting a vote kick from some sore loser. Granted, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just using a very strong weapon that's quite obnoxious.
Yes, cover me.
So this is the loser in question, who is so bad at the game that they would rather see me vote kick. So I will have to, unfortunately, ruthlessly teabag them on every kill, and it is another fellow Xbox brother as well. How sad, how sad, how sad. Nope, you can't spam vote kick. You can't spam vote kick, sorry. I'm pretty sure that's what that guy was trying to do. I'm gonna have to savagely BM him every time. This is a weapon that will piss people off while you use it. And against certain matchups, like
I was beginning to think that none of these loyalists could fight.
such as the Maul, look at how it goes around blocks. Three-shotting vanguards. It's crazy. This is a weapon that I will not show mercy with. Oh, he sent me a message. Level 554, you are being reported for exploiting the game. What is the exploit? What is the exploit? Tell me the exploit that I'm doing. You're going 0 and 9. I can't believe so many people are bothered by my level. It's just a level, you know? This isn't one of those games where levels give you bonuses that lower level people have. It just means I play the game. And I have access to cosmetics, I guess. Where'd that guy go? Oh. Level 544. You are being reported for exploiting the game. Name my crime.
That's sufficiently met. You are pigeon-livered, and you lack any gall.
First episode where I get hate mail in the middle of it. The Maul versus this thing is a very tragic tale. It's a very tragic tale. When using the Maul versus the one-handed sword, you have to work off of your ripostes. What is my exploit, bro? There are level 400s running around in this game. I am the highest level person, yeah, but what about Danny? Is Danny not exploiting, being a disgusting level 153? My god, Danny needs to take a freaking break. He's played this game too much. Where is this dude? If I wasn't broadcasting, I would just hunt him down exclusively. But yeah, there's not too much I can say about a weapon that's this easy to use and abuse. This is the most abused weapon in the game. I notice a lot in Arena, whenever someone's getting mangled, they switch to the one-handed sword. Nice. They switch to the one-handed sword in an attempt to beat me. Now, usually it doesn't work, because I know how to adapt to people. But I won't lie, this is a weapon that does annoy me as well. It requires a lot of patience. Similar to the glaive, you have to play its game. No. No. No.
Live under the iron fist, sword,
I'm gonna teabag that guy savagely every time I kill him. Especially because he has not told me what my exploit is. Inform me. Is me using the one-handed sword exploiting? Excuse me. Very nice, sir. I probably would have been nice to that guy, too, for using the war club. But unfortunately, he's a basement-dwelling loser. Wow. Cringe. This is why you need to just do slashes. And also be in first person.
Kills and the leader is victorious.
I mean, just look at the leads I have in these free-for-all matches. He sent me another message. I'll read it to you after this match. Maybe I should make him the last kill, right?
Finally, a challenge.
No, be very careful feinting this thing. Feinting this weapon is dangerous because it's so quick. You feint and I attempt to counter the first attack, you're liable to eat trash for it. He sent me 2 messages. Look at that, right around the block. Crazy. Alright, let's read these messages. Reported, you cheat. What is the cheat? You're making accusations. I'm pretty sure I could report this guy for accusing me, right? You're accusing. As you can see, this is a weapon that will bring the weak to their knees. Game's been out 3 months, dude. There are level 400 plus players. Look at how many days I have played. Like, I've never seen a game where people are bothered just by seeing your level. This is maybe the second or third person that is legit just, they don't like me just because of my level, the number next to my name. Stupid noob from Chiv 1.
Prove yourself as the best fighter in the land. Eliminate everyone.
I sucked at Chiv 1. Is he still in this match? You better not still be in here, because I will hunt you down. Okay, yeah, he's gone. How surprising. Dude's gonna cry about every high-level person he runs into. I'm not gonna answer any more messages until after this match.
Honored to fight one of them.
Oh. Look at that nonsense. This dude is spamming me with messages, and I'm over here just trying to make some videos for you people to enjoy. To watch me abuse some of the easiest weapons in the game. and disguise them by saying I'm making a video.
They've gotten behind us.
That's an overhead. That's a special.
Finally, a fight. I was beginning to think you were all squires. Wait, do you know who I am? Your wife is a hobby horse.
Throw a knife. What are you doing? What if I stand counter slash? I'm the best.
Is not your brain is as dry as a biscuit.
Nice hit. Where'd you go? Nice. I guess I can read his messages in the intermission. Chiv 2 is handicapped. Wreck you on Chiv 1. Chiv 2 is handicapped. Chiv 1 on console sucks. I remember this guy! I know his name! Yes, he does play Chiv 1. All of a sudden, I remember this dude's name vividly. Chiv 2 is handicapped. You're handicapped. Look at him. Look at him. I remember this guy's name, yes! Stupid Chiv 1 noob. Oh my god. I remember you. Finally, I run into someone who I played against in Chiv, from Chiv 1. I always wondered what those dudes would think of me becoming the beacon of Chivalry 2, when I used to just be a nobody on the first Chiv, who would frequently get their Heine handed to them. You don't want to see me on Chiv 1. That game is a different situation. Nice stab. Oh, it's one of these LK people. I run into this one a lot on Team Objective. Where'd you go?
We are good welcome.
I'm very sorry to run into all these people while I'm abusing the strongest weapon in the game. Oop, sorry.
And I was at you. They are striking from our rear flank.
Oh, excuse me.
Nobody's perfect.
I don't want to team with anyone. I do want to fight everyone equally. As you can see, this innocent Vanguard is like, man, I can't deal with this nonsense. I gotta switch. So, when it hits 30 minutes, I'm going to switch to the Knight throwing knives. Sorry, but you're a archer in free-for-all. When it reaches the halfway mark, I'm going to switch to a Knight with throwing knives, also using the same weapon. And who knows, maybe the mobility has been carrying me. We'll see. Right around the shoulders. God, how annoying. Guy just was killed and he spawns right here. Good patience for that jab. But this is a weapon that is very easy for an experienced player to use. Since I know how to play this game, it is very easy to use this thing. Here's Gino.
Yes.
Of course he's talking about wrecking me on console Chivalry 1. This game actually runs smoothly, and he can't handle it. God. I'm just gonna take a picture of my one-handed sword, and then screenshot some of my highest level weapons. 70. 132. 60. Like, I don't use this thing. I avoid it as much as I can. The levels I have from this thing are mostly from using it with the VIP.
Hello? Oh, yes. Surely. Ah, good. Well, ho there, Dion.
So after this guy, I'm going to switch to the Come on, let's go. As you can see, it's very easy at just attacking a block and then letting you continue your chain. If I didn't mention, he sent me another message. Why are you still in this lobby, dude? 2 and 7. Chivalry 2 is handicapped. I'll wreck you on Chiv 1. He calls this game handicapped when you can crouch, turn around, and one-shot someone with a giant hammer. While never even looking at them. God, that's class. That is class. So if I don't end up dying, then I guess I'll use this thing.
It's about time. I
the
ran
remainder.
into something to fight.
Not gonna lie, I'm tempted to back out and find a better lobby, because a lot of these people are making me feel bad if I hit them in the back. I don't know why they're being so homey all of a sudden. Nope, you can't whip punish this thing, really. Gino. Dude's completely given up on actually playing the game. What the hell did I hit? Ooh, very nice. Where's my sword? Excuse me, sir. I'm just gonna pick up my sword.
Alina needs
There you
only
go.
10 more.
Let's see what he messaged me. You are exploiting. 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 What? Just say that you don't like the weapon that I'm using, and that you can't beat it, because you're not good at the game. What are you doing, bro? Oh, he blocked my jab because it was too fast. I'm used to doing those maneuvers with two-handed weapons. I wish there was more educational things I could say about this game, but the biggest piece of advice I can give you fighting it is you have to be patient and wait for the feints. If you're just having a standard back and forth where not everyone is countering every attack, you should win the stamina battle so long as you're on a two-handed weapon. Be sure to do accelerated riposte to beat out the many gambles that people will try to use with this thing, or try to do with this thing. Maintain spacing. Don't get in a one-handed sword's face. This is a weapon that can keep you at range and stay in your face and succeed.
Applesauce! I am enjoying watching the way thou handlest thyself. Applesauce! Thou art endowed with an enormous... Many men must look up to you.
God, just love it. I gotta find another one. Because no one's fighting at this point. And if I attack those dudes, they're all gonna jump me. I need to find a match where we're all fighting each other. The game's been out for 3 months and you're level 577? You're exploiting. Exploiting what? You can see exactly how much time I have on this game looking at my profile. I've played it way too much. What freaking exploits? Why are people so bothered by levels? I feel like he's trying to keep his pride and just not cry about the one-handed sword, but that really is his problem. You don't have a problem with the number next to my name. You have a problem with what I'm using, the fact that you cannot beat it because you are horrible at the game. So bad that you want to try to kick people that are beating you. Please, don't be a sore loser like that. If someone's tossing your salad, improve. Show them what for. It's only a free-for-all. I need to get fights going. If we're having 1v1s, then so be it.
Total twaddle, boulder da, blither, arcade, boulder da, applesauce, arcade, boulder da, blither, total twaddle, boulder da, hobbycock.
Come on, let's go. You playing? You're playing, right? What are you doing? Yeah, let's go. Oh, nice.
Thou art most impressive.
I don't want to fight on a staircase. Come on, me and you. Boy. Okay, I don't get these people. Yeah, if you attack people that are like this, that are making friends groups and stuff, then all of them will jump you, and it'll turn into Chivalry 1 free-for-all. And I don't want to be engaged in that. That was not fun. Free-for-all was the only mode that was playable on console Chivalry, but because every person there was in cahoots with each other, they would jump you.
You may feel secure.
Come on, let's go.
Champion has arrived.
Come on, let's play. There you go. Nice jab. That looked a bit sus. You can't be slow to riposte with this thing.
I'd be wounded! Cold swallowed! Well, I never wanted to attend
let's go.
such an absurd gathering in the first place!
I was punished because I did a heavy like a fool. No, sir, no. Be very careful kicking this thing. Another piece of advice. If you're fighting an experienced one-handed sword player, do not do kicks. They will not let you get away with it. Even without reacting, they'll just whip out an attack when they see you make a maneuver. When you just animate. Oi, scissored. Let's go.
Indeed! To give a man a proper stabbing, try to really get in there. You want to be sure thou
let's
art
go.
penetrating him deeply.
Yeah, this guy knows. This guy knows he can't attack first. Come on.
3 more kills,
Come on.
and the leader is
big
victorious!
squanch. Look at that whiff punish. You see that range? This thing's terrifying.
The kill
I'm not even
leader
using the
is
throwing
near
knives.
victory!
I don't have to. Throwing knives really is just overkill to finish someone off.
I could stand here with mine eyes closed.
I
and
wish
thou
this was a
wouldst
more
still
aggressive
blow it.
free-for-all. And look at these pings, by the way. Mmm. Delicious. Really what you want to see in a online game, right? Alright, those people are just fully immersed. Can I find someone who just wants to mindlessly press buttons? So overall, the strengths of this thing. Disrespectful, beats initiative, lightning quick, hits decently hard, good range if I didn't already mention that. And it comes on strong classes. The officer and the man-at-arms are among the best classes in the game.
When surrounded, do not hesitate.
Weaknesses?
It's
None.
best to finish each man off quickly.
Okay, I can give one weakness. Its stamina damage isn't the best. However, that shield that the man-at-arms comes with compensates for this. So when fighting this thing, be very patient. If that guy had more health and we can get into a lengthier engagement, I would try to show you what I mean. Let's go. Ooh, he just did a stab with a glaive. Those combo speeds are extremely quick as well. Can you drag this thing? I mean, what you just saw right there is pretty much the extent of it. This is another one of those weapons where it's so fast that drags aren't really a thing. But if you think you can weasel one out and maybe mess up someone's counter timing, sure, go for them. Better to try them than not to, right? It's not like they're gonna beat you out of your drag attempt. It's still gonna be lightning quick. I'm eagerly awaiting to be informed about my exploits. What am I exploiting? Stupid noob from Chiv 1. I didn't realize, yes, he actually remembers me. That's why he said from Chiv 1. I thought he was saying like, oh, I'm a player from Chiv 1. That was good and that sucked. No, he actually remembers me. Cause now that I read that, yeah, it clicked. I remember this dude's gamer tag a lot. Wreck you on Chiv 1. Chiv 2 is handicapped. I'm only using this
Prove
busted
yourself
weapon for a
as
video.
the best fighter in the land. Eliminate everyone.
I would gladly take on Gino with a more balanced weapon. Whatever weapon he wants me to use, I will gladly F him up with it. because I'm just a better player than him, so it doesn't matter what I use. Guaranteed. Let's go. Yeah, be very careful with those dodges. Versus the one-handed sword, you cannot afford to spend that precious stamina. Sledgehammer, another engineer weapon that is extremely short. So, just backing away slightly. We'll... Ready for 2 slashes? Nope. Aw, man. This dude doesn't have the patience. Still not your turn. It's another one of those weapons that you can jab freely, because the jab and then follow-up attack is so quick, it can beat out most of the costs.
Godspeed, my lord. Line up behind me.
Where'd he go? Oh shoot. Come on. Let's go. I don't know if I want to be here.
Give pause. I could be thy squire.
Oh, I thought this was Rolling Stone. I was going to say, are we practicing 2v1s? Nah, it's just another random person. 2v1s were a legit thing, from what I saw in Chiv 1. They looked cool. But everything here, it's like backyard fighting. Are there really any rules? Alright, let's go. Me and you. Come on. Oh! It's a good thing I had that Spidey sense. Yeah, be very careful about whipping with this thing. What an unfortunate miss. That missed too, huh? Oh, why don't you block after those counters, sir? Counters are not free damage. I did not mean to jab. I meant to crouch dodge and then slash, but I clicked it instead of holding it. This is probably the best weapon to use if you want to get hate mail. Evidenced by the fact that this is the only weapons video I've made where someone got so mad at me that they sent me a message. A console Chivalry 1 player sent me a message not of endearment, but of sodium chloride. Oh no. Do not ever try to attack this thing first. When you're in a face-off with this thing, if you really want to get first blood, get close and jab. Other than that though, you will not be getting the first hit. Oh, that was very nice, excuse me. That dude's presence scared me, even though I don't think he's playing. Nice duck. He's not actually doing anything, he's just standing there. This is a weapon that you can kick people with because it's so quick. Oh, come on. Don't jump. If that person starts jumping, I'm going to start attacking him. Because I don't want to team with people. Ready for 2? No, he's not.
Total twaddle! Diddle!
Cool. Another thing about this weapon is you can find it everywhere. There are barrels full of swords on nearly every map.
The
As
leader
said,
requires only 20 more victories.
Air, Duke, Champion Thorn, they all have access to these things. They should all be using this with a giant Knight Shield. That is the best weapons combo to have as the VIP. Dude. Jab me all you want. does not matter. Who am I fighting? If you do those jabs in the Executioner's Axe, you need to be backing up and maintaining your spacing, or accelerate the hell out of a follow-up attack immediately. Failed drag attempt. I will feel a lot better when I don't have to use this thing anymore, because besides being the VIP, I avoid using these weapons as much as humanly possible because they are just way too easy for me to use. Sorry, sir. Ah, how beautiful was that? Look at that. That's what the throwing knives are for. As you can see, if you're not letting someone get those hits in to get their stamina back, depending on how much they're counterattacking and just being wasteful in general with their resources, whoa, Lord J, you will be getting disarms. Come on. So sorry.
Forgive me, my lord.
Can we, me and you? Nah, whatever. He doesn't want to fight me anymore. Oh, bad time to heal. Dude, I'm forgetting I'm a knight. I keep pressing Y to do a swing attack, like I'm the man-at-arms. No, I'm a knight. All I have is the tackle. That's why I've been doing these empty specials. Wake up. As you can see, I don't use this weapon as the knight. I'm using the mace usually. You're kidding me. Oh!
On guard! At long last we cross swords.
That was kind of nasty.
Diddle!
He's running for his life.
The leader needs only 10
Rolling
more.
Stone, let's go. I don't want to jump people. I refuse to jump. If they're attacking him, oh, he can't even hit him. Okay. I don't get this dude rolling Stone. What level is he? 87? You missed. I'm shocked that that missed. Are you... Jay, did you give up? I don't get him. Ready for two? I've never had more pride in pressing slash. Nope. I dismembered him first. Stone, I don't get you. I would like to fight you. I don't want to jump people with you. Ooh, right over the head. Yeah, again. Nope. You can't kick someone using the one-handed sword. It's not possible. Only against the newest of players. Again, you have a tackle, not a freaking swing attack. Only against the newest of players will you be getting away.
Thou dare to press upon me? Go ahead. Try to
With a
find
kick.
an opening.
But an experienced one-handed sword player, I promise you, you will never kick them. And if you do, well, tell them to uninstall the game. Respectfully. Look at that.
3 more kills, and the leader is victorious.
What riposte.
Blither hogwash! Blither blather! Diddle applesauce! Thou shouldest mentor! I would love to take home the full breadth of thy...
Huh. I've never noticed this body here. Or am I crazy? You have to be patient, man. Don't ever try to get the first hit. It's not going to happen. I promise you. Oh, he gave up. Alright, so next one will probably be the last one.
Let us strike together! I shall take it!
No, they don't want to join me. Strength, everything. Speed, gambling, reach, damage, special attack, stamina management because of the man-at-arms shield, or health on the knight with utility by the throwing knives, just in case they're somehow out of range of your attacks. Oh, and fear factor. This thing is just very scary for most players to go against. And when they're scared and panicking, they start making a plethora of mistakes, and this is a weapon that does not allow you to make mistakes. A mistake means damage fighting this thing. Believe me. Faster recovery is ridiculous. That's another thing. When you whiff with this thing, either you're just going to block the whiff punish, or you're going to hit them with a follow-up attack. It's a good bait weapon because its follow-up attacks are so fast. But if you don't, your recovery is ridiculous. You have to really perfect your spacing to whiff punish this thing. With most two-handed weapons, when someone whiffs, you can wait for it to be done, and then do your attack and hopefully clock them. With the one-handed sword, you have to start your attack as the weapon is still in motion. Otherwise, you're not gonna punish. Wow, I'm amazed that hit. He sent me another message. Your attacks are fast. How? The one-handed sword. Your attacks are fast? How? I'm using the one-handed sword, bro. No. Dude, every time he's jabbed me, he's made the same mistake of jabbing with the Executioner's X and not following up with a punish. What the hell is going on here? What is this? What is this? Is that Gino? That's someone else. Are we fighting, or are you still just following me? I mean, I want to fight you, but you're making me feel bad. Nice edit. No, sir. Oh, I'm amazed that missed. You can't do that. What she just did, a random dodge from neutral, you cannot do that versus this thing. Wasting any stamina is going to lead to you getting killed swiftly. Nice. Whoa. So my advice fighting this thing. Patient. Do not go for counters until your stamina is at its absolute lowest point and you need to do them for stamina. Try to get the one-handed sword to feint you. Because when they feint, that's when you can actually react and counter them. See that? That one dodge ate up all that person's stamina. And also that heavy stab was disgusting with that lingering hitbox. Oh, of course. Who's gonna die to the dismemberment anyway? So yeah, this next one's definitely gonna be the last one, as this guy lays eggs on my face.
That hurts like the Dickens!
Oh, disgusting.
I could
Cannot wait to play that DLC. People are always very comfortable encountering slashes, but nothing else. You'll notice I haven't been using this weapon too much in third person. This is a weapon that excels in both first and third. With relative ease, you can use this thing. I'm using it mostly in first because I don't slash, as you all know. I do stabs and overheads, which are much easier for me to land in first person. What the hell? God, I can't tell. I feel like the air is a nuke. I feel like I'm being targeted by a bunch of people. No. I mean, if those two are jumping, I'll gladly take on both of them. Okay, they are fighting each other, which is good. Oh, now they're not? Okay. I hope Gino didn't, like, call upon a bunch of his friends to come and kill me. God, there's so many people that have a personal issue with me. and for the life of me, I cannot understand why. All I do is I play this game more than most other people. And it's really bothered people. And it's sad because I really think these issues they have are personal. And it should never get that deep, it's just a game. And I'm a nobody.
Thou dost not intimidate me. Why, I've taken on men of more stamina using a
Nice kick attempt, but I'm using the one-handed sword. That's gonna hurt. Ooh, but I'm using the one-handed sword.
The leader requires only 20 more victories.
Nice, nice crouch, but I clipped him right in the face. My man Executioner's Axe is in second place right now. Good on him. There's an unfortunate archer on the Warden Glade. Oh, this guy's nowhere to be seen. Oh. Oh, how very annoying. Those are two weapons I would not want to be on opposite ends of. I guess one thing this weapon isn't good at is dealing with two long-range weapons. If you're getting jumped by people with two-handed weapons using the one-handed sword, some of the most obnoxious ones as well. Oh, that's Rolling Stone. I don't want to jump people with him.
Come at me.
You can be in trouble. However, that rule is same for every one-handed weapon. Every one-handed weapon usually has a hard time dealing with multiple two-handers that are maintaining their spacing. Of course, that's if these dudes are playing as they should and keeping at a range. And look at how those overheads just go right around the shoulders. And don't throw the axe, you're gonna miss. Oh man, unfortunate. I mean, those dudes can jump me all they want. I will be here once I'm done with this video. And I definitely will not be using the one-handed sword. I'll probably be using the long sword.
Don't just stand
Oh,
there
jumping
around the bush.
and trying to vote to kick. Wow. See what I mean? Like, at this point, it's not a game now. I mean, it has to be a personal issue these people have with
That's
me.
like the Dickens.
What are you doing? Play the game. There you go. It has to be a personal issue they have with me. If they're going to be jumping me and trying to kick, I mean, what is it? What am I doing to them? It's just a weapon. Remember when Septic was using the one-handed sword? I do.
A pleasure to... Well, greetings. Tis a love. A bless. How met.
What are you doing? Oh, very nice. You're gonna have to do a better job. Because now they can't kick me from this match. They're gonna have to try again in the next match. Very, very, very weird. I bother so many people in this game. Just by playing it and existing. You, sir, let's go. What are you doing? Are you gonna hit me when I'm really close to you? Weird. That was interesting. The thing that makes it really sad too is that I guarantee you most of these people are grown adults. Like, kids don't play this game. I promise you. Children do not play Chivalry and Mordhau. These are grown men, and maybe the occasional grown woman, that are this bothered by some people.
The leader needs only 10 more.
It's a really bad look. Like, yeah, you could say that it's cringe that I'm this high of a level, but I mean, getting this bothered by someone who just plays the game a little bit better than you, bad look, you ask me. That was very nice of you. Because again, this stuff doesn't bother me. It's just all stuff I have to observe while I play. And I noticed that groups of people really, really, really go out of their way to try to mess with me. But so long as I can beat every one of them in a 1v1 engagement, I'm fine with it. I've yet to meet someone who messes with me that's better than me at this game. Good job. Which is very telling, you know. Do you think it's envy? This isn't a hard game to master. Pretty easy to succeed in this game. Just pick up a busted weapon and go to town. As I said, I'm only using this thing for the sake of this video. Normally, the weapons I use, in my opinion, are a lot more fair and fun to go up against. I mean, my highest level weapon's the pickaxe. Who's complaining about the pickaxe? Let's go.
Straight upon them!
And then you dare hit me in the back.
The leader is victorious!
Sire? Good day to tis a love. Well met.
I'm pretty sure that bye guy is the one who was trying to kick me. But I did have 10 yeses, so clearly people have no qualms with me getting looted. So last 2 kills. I will stay in this lobby probably until they boot me. I'm gonna email that guy. Hope you've enjoyed the absolute abuse that I have dealt with this thing. Weapon like this really doesn't need a video, but might as well get it out of the way, right? I think I said I would do it after the short sword, but I then went on a period of stagnation where I uploaded everything but weapons videos. So I'm trying to bang out as many as I can in a timely manner. Maybe until potential balance changes happen.
Go ahead! Try to find an opening!
Oh, the glaive, my favorite. Yeah, so I'll probably switch to my longsword when I'm done with this and wreak havoc, get some teabags in, get some laughs in, see if they can't successfully jump me. I don't think he's expecting me to jump over. So yes, that is the video. Got some hate mail, got some people that really are bothered with my continued existence, and I'm sure they wish nothing but the best for me, as I wish nothing but the best for them, and they need to calm down a little bit, and just remember that it is a game, because I have gotten personal insults on this game, which is very cringe. Cringier than the fact that I am obnoxiously high-leveled. Restock before you head out.